Let me simplify the eye's behavior. The Eskimos, who did no reading or writing, had positive refractive states, and all of them had 20/20. But optometrists call all positive refractive states errors and defects. So this will be a video of all completely normal eyes having positive or negative refractive states. There are no defects here. There are only eyes with 20/20 when the refraction is positive, and of course 20/50 when negative. So here's the natural eye. This is the primate eye. Refractive states were an average 7/10 of a diopter, and there's a spread. They're almost all positive and all had 20/20 by any rational understanding. Here are the refractive states of the normal eye when put in a tightly confined environment. The normal eye changed its refractive state from a positive value to a negative value of minus 1.86 diopters. And there's the spread. You can always say some of the monkeys actually still had 20/20. Here's what's called a step input to a control system. This is from the Smith study of the completely normal eye. And this is when you apply a step input, a +3 diopter on it. And here's the refractive change. Change was about 2 diopters in 120 days. This is a control system. And of course, the reverse is true with the starting value by putting a -3 diopter, in which case the eye changed by -2 diopters in 120 days. That's a control system. There's no defect here. The eye did not improve, get worse, get bad, nothing like that. It's strictly a control system, and that's proof that all totally normal eyes are like that, as expected. Okay, that's bidirectional control system and the data from E.L. Smith. And here's another profile of the normal eye responding to a minus lens. This one. The natural eye is dynamic and engineering term, time constant. All normal eyes have a time constant. 120 days. Primates, again. And this is of the completely normal primate eye. Here are Hong Kong students. 87% have a negative refractive state for their normal eyes. Here's some data produced by Jacob Rafelson of the effect of a kid's putting the nose on the page. Here's a study done by Francis Young, friend and co-author, who put monkey eyes who were slightly nearsighted, they'd been in cages, starting about -4/10, 3/10, and in 100 days, 300 days, the refractive state changed exactly to the change in average of accommodation. And these are Eskimos. Upper right is the Eskimo parents who did no reading or writing, had positive refractive states and 20/20 vision. None of them had negative refractive states, the grandparents. Their kids, after 12 years in school, saw the refractive state of the normal eyes change to -2 diopters with a spread of from +0.1 diopter to -4 diopters. That's called 1 sigma in statistics. No, all didn't become myopic, but 85% had negative refractive states for their normal eyes. And here is Smith's experiment, yet again, done with statistic spreads. They started with +4 and changed to plus something other. And the reverse, an exact match for a control system. But optometrists don't understand anything about it, and their terminology, emmetropia, all those words blind them to the actual behavior of the completely normal eye. This is in my book. I gave up, not so much on optometry, but on the ignorance of the public, because nobody wants prevention when they're at 20, 30, and might have been able to get out of it. Prevention's got to be long-term, like Rupa Wong is doing it. And she can only do it with her own children because the public does not want prevention if it means either using atropine when you have 20/20 or the plus when you have 20/20. Deep respect for optometrists on this one. It's the public ignorance that will always kill prevention for everyone. I mean everyone. Because they only use a minus lens and they say, well, you have an error. We fix it with a minus. Add your own thoughts. Enjoy the book. Enjoy the analysis. And thank you.